Welcome to StockInvest, your go-to source for the latest market insights before the bell rings. Today, we are diving into the movers and shakers of the financial world as United States stock futures edge lower with eyes on trade agreements. Let's explore what is making headlines and impacting your investments. Futures are slipping this morning as investors digest the Moody's United States credit rating downgrade. Despite last week's bullish momentum from tariff de-escalation and strong earnings, the market seems cautious today. The Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ futures are all pointing downwards, reflecting investor uncertainty. While Wall Street closed higher on Monday, today's pre-market is a different story with elevated United States Treasury yields. In Canada, the Group of 7 finance ministers are meeting, but do not expect any major trade announcements. The United States Treasury Department has indicated no deals will be revealed, keeping investors on edge. Trade talks between the United States and Japan are on the horizon, with President Trump's tariff agenda likely to play a role. Investors are eagerly awaiting more developments following last week's United States-China agreement. Home Depot is set to report its earnings before the market opens. With tariffs front and center, any commentary on pricing strategies will be closely scrutinized by market watchers. Walmart's recent announcement about potential price hikes due to tariffs has set a precedent. Home Depot's insights on consumer sentiment and tariff impacts will be closely watched. Analysts are curious about how Home Depot expects tariffs to affect home improvement spending. The do-it-yourself retailer's performance could be a bellwether for the broader retail sector. Meanwhile, China has slashed its lending rates for the first time since October. This move aims to ease monetary policy and support the struggling Chinese economy amid ongoing trade tensions. The People's Bank of China's rate cuts were expected, but the modest size has analysts speculating about China's cautious approach amidst United States tariff uncertainties. Recent United States-China agreements to delay further tariffs until August have provided a temporary reprieve. However, universal tariffs and specific levies related to fentanyl remain in place. Oil prices are trading lower as markets absorb the latest developments in the United States-Iran nuclear discussions. Iran's firm stance on uranium enrichment continues to be a sticking point. A potential agreement in nuclear talks could lead to eased sanctions and increased Iranian oil exports, affecting global energy markets. Investors are monitoring these talks closely. Geopolitical tensions aren't limited to Iran. The conflict in Ukraine and potential ceasefire talks with Russia are also impacting market sentiment and energy prices. Following a call between President Trump and President Putin, there are hopes for immediate ceasefire talks. However, the Kremlin has cautioned that discussions could take time. Thanks for tuning in to StockInvest. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our latest market insights. See you next time.